As their Browns emerge from their tunnel, they're ready to go as they get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good. Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Trying to get it to Landry there. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Again, it'll be Connor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Roethlisberger will hand to counter. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes our score 17-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Gmann922's, and it's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Complete. It's Johnson. 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On second and 9, Roethlisberger, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it. And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half. See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing on second down, Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Morgan Burnett, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board. And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield down. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hurry. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. One touch.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing them.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A run by Connor on 1st down and a good one as he'll get about 7 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 31, Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Like 80.
Come on, D. Check, Nick.
Easy, easy. Pilot, 64, weak.
Check.
Show that bench release and go. Smooth.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Connor. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Slam. Shift. Watch the shift.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Regular. 180.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Run.
Get some.
I got you.
Mayfield on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hey, man.
Hurry. Pistol. Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I got you.
Here's Mayfield. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Finds his running back, James Conner. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10 is Conner. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle. And that's going to tack on 15 more. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Catch number 44 of on the year. It's a 1st down. Here's Roethlisberger. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Again, a run with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Sean Davis with a pick. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Now, remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He finds his target, Beckham.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. To throw, Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And now it's 2nd down. Mayfield with it once more. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mayfield to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 4th down, Mayfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
Here we go. Black 30. 20.
They'll run on 1st down. Connor. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Black 80.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here.
All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Good to hear with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handle.
The coach take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go.
I just beat the nigga the first game in Sale League 45-10. Now we playing in Sean League. This nigga Sale gonna say, I thought he was gonna be the nigga that beat you.
Set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're
sound dumb as hell. Huh?
What'd you say?
I'm playing Madden Guru in Sale League. We had to play twice in Sale and Sean League. I just beat the nigga 45-10 in Sale League. Sale was like, he texted me like, damn, I thought he was gonna be the nigga that beat you. What? Fuck nah, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna beat me.
Madden Guru's trash.
Dog, that nigga ran 3 plays for the all game, nigga. He sent me a message. He sent me a message after the game like, man, your defense crazy as hell. I'm like, I appreciate it.
Getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
I'm in Sean League playing him. I got the Jets.
Here's second
and
9 from the 26. They'll run it with Bell. He finds an opening past the 40.
I got Le'Veon in this game, so I'm really about to run this bitch down the store. I had over 100 yards rushing last game though with James Conner and 3 touchdowns.
But you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. Darnold on first down.
Touchdown. Second play of the game. Touchdown. 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 Madden Guru again. We had to play twice in Sean League and Sale League.
His first touchdown.
So I just smashed him in Sale League 45-10.
First here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, in Sean League, and I got the Jets. He got the Browns.
Now for the point after.
And it's crazy because nigga, I would have damn, I missed the field goal. I would have beat the nigga. Beat the nigga 52-10 in Sale League, but nigga, I scored with Juju and my dumb ass started celebrating, and they tackled me and I fumbled it in the end zone. Some dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm bullshitting with the nigga. I ain't gonna let up this game. I'm smashing. So, that's what I'm doing to niggas, man. I ain't, I don't want nobody to feel like, it's gonna be this or it's gonna none of that, man. I'm smashing niggas off the bell, so.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Off the bell, so.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
That Nick Chubb shit, that's a wrap. My man want to run the fuck out the ball with Nick Chubb. I ain't gonna lie, the first game we played, nigga, he just kept trying to pound me. I'm like, no,
second down.
This ain't that. We not doing that. That's.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, that's bullshit. I was there, but good stop, because that was my pick.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull
Fred, the nigga can't move the ball on me, bro. He scored last game on some bullshit. They fucked me, but then the nigga caught a pick. I mean, the nigga, what did he do? The nigga, what did he do?
Creates a lot of confusion.
He did some bullshit, some fugazi shit.
Make a play on the football.
He caught a pick, kicked the field goal, and then he scored on some bullshit with OBJ. They fucked me on the start of OBJ. Give me that shit, nigga. Pick off. I'm taking it back to 7.
Picked up by Brian Poole. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's
I just caught a pick. Ran that bitch back to 7, nigga. Use it. Let's get it. I'm running all zone defense, nigga, with the Jets. At that time, I switched to the man, though. But nigga, we up 13-0 first quarter. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left. I ain't playing this game. I'm about to demolish this boy.
Already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Ain't nobody about to give me a few games to do in. Smoke the blunt, call the rap.
The Browns drive about to get started.
You straight nation?
Yeah, of course. You already know.
Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield.
You already know league games. I got a broadcast, nigga. I want niggas to see what I'm doing. Nigga, take notes.
Make it a second down. Good throw there to start the second possession. Maybe help erase the memory of the interception he threw first possession.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time now there's a communication between the head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach. All right, we got to get him settled. It's not easy after you're throwing a pick 6.
Oh, that was a pick.
You just run the football. But I think in most cases, you want to give him easy throws, throws that he's comfortable with.
I never cut my live off, so you know we just going.
1 or 2 yards. What throws does he like to make? Give him a couple of those and get him going.
Definitely looked like one he was comfortable with on the last throw. Third and short yardage. Mayfield.
Good D! Catch that pick, man!
And incomplete.
This nigga's a bomb, dog.
Matthias Farley to knock it away. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
Nigga, I'm telling you, bro, I do this shit. Niggas better stop playing with me, man. Sale might as well go ahead and give me that money now, man.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
All he want to do is run the ball for real, bro. But I'm shutting that shit down. Niggas not running that bitch on me, bro. You gotta pass that bitch, and you only want to do that for real.
Taking over for their next possession. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good.
I made him jump. False start. I mean, encouragement. Neutral's on that fraction.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Yeah.
When you're on the end,
let's go, man.
A little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back to throw, Darnold.
Oh, this nigga can't throw. Oh, my God, my man was wide open.
Receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
I know coaches tell us all the time they're having a power.
Sam Darnold, I got faith in you, bro, but you can't be doing that to me.
But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They're going to go. It's Darnold.
Oh, I threw the... That's some bullshit. Good D, though. I threw the ball, but good D, though.
And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
We get it back. We get it back. No biggie.
First carry now for Kareem.
We get it back. No biggie.
They'll get it inside the red
zone. We get it back. No biggie.
For a couple down to the 19.
What are you doing? What are you running?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield.
Give me that shit, nigga. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing, nigga? Give me that, nigga.
It's 3rd down.
Give me that, nigga.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it.
Give me that, nigga. Bully ball out here, bitch.
To get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Bully ball, nigga. Let's get this pick back. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, good play. Come on, you were supposed to be up top of that, Jamal Adams. How the fuck you get beat?
His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and it's now 13-7. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's get back on top, Fred. Let's put the pressure back on. Because my man was supposed to get that big play up.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Dummy, get your user stick up. Get your user stick up, man. Get that user stick right, man. You see that dart? You saw that dart, Fred? Dots on this nigga, man.
56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red.
Touchdown. Let's go, L-Bill. Let's go, L-Bill.
His first touchdown here of the new
Let's go, L-Bill.
And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13.
I ain't giving him no more touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, it's
no more
Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
give me that. No, hell no, nigga. I roll with the same playbook. Lion shit, nigga.
Play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was a pick. That was a pick.
Punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Bless you. Oh, you over there smoking a gelato. Hey, did you ever go up to that cookie spot, nigga?
Yeah.
How was that shit?
Yeah. They too rich for my blood.
A second down throw for Mayfield.
Same quality weed for cheap.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out
well, I'm saying, though, how was it, though? Was the quality good, or?
Complete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I tried
They
to
face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And now Mayfield lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Oh, okay.
I know that taking care of
you see this defense out here, Fred? Stop playing with these niggas, man. Tell niggas if they think they can play, come to Tino's Island. Tino giving niggas that pound cake, man. Tino giving niggas that pound cake, man. Tino giving niggas that pound cake, man. Come get you some, nigga.
Austin Safarian Jenkins with 2 touchdowns on the season. Both
come get some of this pound cake, nigga.
The Jets will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle.
Yes, Sam Darnold, man.
Even 20.
15 of them, they gotta say it like that, nigga. I'll beat you.
That'll carry
Nigga, going crazy out here on these weak ass niggas. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man?
The Browns drive about to get started.
No, hell no, that nigga ain't nowhere near that.
But that turned into 6 points. They gotta make it here.
Darts, nigga.
But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, put the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long
Why they didn't sack that nigga, bro? Like, what the fuck are y'all niggas doing?
As we're through one on EA Sports.
Dog, you see these niggas? These niggas tripping.
No, them niggas went to the running back. They got fooled on the play action.
That's because I got this team, though. That's what it is.
They got fooled on the play action, but he was stupid as hell with Mayfield. He was supposed to, after he got fucked up on the play action himself.
A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right.
Fuck no, niggas, you stupid. Don't be no dummy. Don't think because Jamal gone, nigga, ain't no ball, dummy. Ball, dummy.
For him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're
ball out here, pussy.
But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there.
Oh, shit, he hit that boy. Good hit. Good hit. He hit that boy.
Into enemy territory. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So
yeah, no, that was my safety, my strong free safety, Myers.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Crunch. Point it right.
I see Adams back.
General West.
There you go.
On first down.
Oh, what I tell you, we on that, nigga. We on that, nigga. You ain't running shit, nigga. Fuck is you doing? Nigga, I tell you what you can and what you can't do out here, boy. Go ahead and try to do that comeback route again at OBJ, nigga. We on that shit. We on that shit, nigga. Go ahead, move them niggas around. I don't give a fuck.
On second down then.
What you doing? Nigga, you can't do none of that, nigga. Fuck is you doing? Nigga, I'm stopping all that shit, nigga. Ball up, boy.
The Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Give me that shit, and they gonna give me PI. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Bailing this.
36-yard line.
Man, that wasn't no motherfucking PI.
From the 30.
You roughed that nigga.
Mayfield on play action. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That bum ass play.
Odell Beckham. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns get a score closer.
My pass rush ain't getting it.
Up and good. And
my pass rush ain't getting there for me, though.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football
game. Let's go,
I
LB.
like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Darnold on third down. This will be caught by Brown. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Hold on to that bitch. AB.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run it with Bell.
Damn, he stopped me.
He went backward. He did. So
y'all got to block, y'all. He only on an inch.
And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Pull it high.
There we go.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
There we go.
Real.
There we go.
57.
First down, Mayfield.
Give me that shit, you bum ass nigga. Give me that shit, you bum ass nigga. Let's go, CJ Mosley. I'm all over the field, nigga. Come get you some, boy. Come get you some, boy.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but
fuck is wrong with this nigga, man? Freddie P?
I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff.
Let's go, Lay Bell.
It's a foot race.
It's crazy. That nigga should not have caught L Bell.
That one 28 yards on the ground. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Buying time to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Incomplete. The rookie
Don't worry about it. We're going to get back. Come on, go back to the line. Get back to the line. I should have been through that, but we good. It wasn't no pick, so we good. We'll take it.
Back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick.
They got my nigga AB out here like my nigga AB can't get off, though.
Hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
And inside the 20.
Let's go, Sam Diesel. Let's go, Sam Diesel.
Run there, good for 16 and a first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, Sam Diesel.
Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's. And a loose fumble.
That ain't no fumble.
There, this is picked up by
That's coming back. Bring that back. Bring that back.
The game never ceases to amaze me.
Bring that back. Go ahead, bring that back. That wasn't no fumble. We both knew that wasn't no fumble, though. Come on, man. Quit playing with me.
And how much
Tell them niggas Freddie P. Stop playing with me, man.
Preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think
Hold told that nigga, talk to me, man.
Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Let's go, L. Bill.
They'll try and run it in with Bell.
Let's go, L. Bill.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Second and goal. The lone man to the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. They'll give it to him up the middle. Stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Oh, shit!
Fighting for the end.
Damn, that nigga L. Bill just caught that bitch up.
And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game.
Give me that shit. Oh, fuck me. That's a pick.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Go get him.
57's the mic.
Pilot, 64, weak. I got him.
Here's Mayfield.
Good D. Good D. Good D, Big J Adams.
Complete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
We on all that shit.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this one incomplete.
You sound dumb as hell, dummy. 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 Dummy.
You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
You're trying to keep that nigga in the game.
You see him, Fred?
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to float it, and that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro
Pick off, pick off. Good user pick. Good user pick. Good one-on-one user pick. Jay Adams, come on, man. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop playing with me, boy. I'm a grown man.
Possession. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Don't worry about it. Let me get down in field goal range.
The bench here, and you've called multiple plays.
Let me get. That's all I need to get in field goal range, man.
Guys, you don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Now it's Darnold. Safarian Jenkins has it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another.
Open this bitch up, man.
If they hurry, we'll see. Darnold now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. This is Bell. Now a first down.
Touchdown! Let's go, L. Bell. Get you some, nigga. Thought I was going to pass that bitch. Open that bitch up. You already know how I do, Fred P. Let's go, bro. I make some niggas block.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go, man.
So we reach halftime and what's been a
that's how you finish out of half, Fred. Did I finish out strong, bro? And I get the ball back. Let's go, man. Oh, no, I don't. It's cool.
Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume.
No, nigga. Yeah. You saw what I just did with 30 seconds, bro.
Just taken at the 3.
Yeah, that nigga was able to put up some points.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
That fumble and everything.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Throw that big shot.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
That was my fault.
I don't want to create more hype than what
I tried to strip that nigga. That's how he broke that first tackle.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone.
Okay, throw me a pick. Throw me another pick, boy.
Is a good one for him. Now here's a pass on first.
Throw me another pick, boy.
And incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. Got a man open.
Give me that.
Seals Jones.
Try to strip the shit out that nigga, man.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. You think back to last year when these two teams met in Week 3. That was a big one for the Browns franchise and for Baker Mayfield. Mayfield came in relief from Tyrod Taylor and broke the Browns' 19-game losing
streak,
beating fellow rookie Sam Darnold 21-17. And after the game, a lot of you will remember Browns management unlocking the, shall we call them, refreshment fridges that had been padlocked for so long until the Browns got that victory. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield off the play fake.
Give me that, you stupid nigga.
4th time tonight, it's an interception.
You stupid nigga. You stupid nigga.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Give me that.
Boy,
give me that.
Another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still working.
Fuck is you talking? What is you doing, man?
He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches.
What I'm doing, Freddie, I'm sending everybody on the spot first.
You keep playing him, let him work through it,
or
you start thinking about going to his backup.
AB, touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown, AB! AB! AB!
Antonio Brown. Wow.
Come on, man.
And the Jets will extend their lead.
I'm scared as they're switching this shit up, nigga. Let's go, Sam Darnold.
I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled.
Told sailing in what I was going to do to this nigga. He undefeated. He ain't playing nobody, nigga. Super Bowl got to go through Pittsburgh.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This fielded at the 2.
Fumble that bitch.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I finished off last game with 45 points. I ain't doing it this game. I'm putting up a 50 burger. Extra grilled onions, pickles, mayo, lettuce, Swiss and American cheese.
The Browns drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a fake on the give.
Jamal.
One pass option.
Hit that boy like that.
Up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Mayfield on first down.
Give me that shit, nigga. What are you doing?
Interception.
Stop, Fred. Pick off. Pick off. What are you doing, man?
In enemy territory.
What are you doing? You can't quit. Fred, I'm going up top again, bro.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
Oh, okay. Good D.
Big loss
Good
here
D.
as he's
We're going to get back to the line, though.
Christian Kirksey, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
This nigga laid Bell just out here toting that bitch.
Leads to 3rd down.
Well, that last run
this nigga laid Bell just out here toting that bitch.
The holes, he's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
3rd and long, it's Darnold.
Oh, good D. That was good D. That was good D. That was great D.
So
I'm
they
going
look
to
like
punt
they were
that,
getting ready to
though. I ain't going to
convert
go
there
for
on
it.
3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yeah, we'll put that down there. We're going to put the pressure on him because we know we can drive.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly because
oh, yeah, good luck. Oh, give me that, dummy. Give me that, dummy. Baited that nigga to throwing that bitch to OBJ. Stupid. Stupid. Give me that pick. Give me that pick. Fred, bro. I'm going to beat you this shit, bro.
For the Jets as they come up first.
You got to give it to me.
On their side of midfield at the 47. A good lane to run there for Bell as he'll get about 7 on first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And for one of the first times all
take me
night,
like, man, your defense is crazy, bro.
Behind the line.
Shit, you my toughest competition I done had in this league. Damn, that ain't no penalty.
And that one got
Damn.
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get him inside
I go get all my catches.
the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and
whatever
4.
I decide on doing, if I want to, it just really depends on, you know what I'm saying, what I want to do.
Darnold.
If I want to aggressive catch, aggressive catch, you know, possession catch, whatever I decide I want to do, that's how I'm going to switch it up.
Receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Now Bell.
Square is catch and run. Triangle is aggressive catch. X is possessional catch, so that's the catch you always kick the ball inbound. So it's just them 3. That's it. So it's X possession, square is catch and run, and motherfucking triangle is aggressive catch.
To the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. He'll get it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
And
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think...
Give me that. Appreciate you.
Now here is another
Appreciate you. Since you're going to keep throwing me picks.
He's picked off at his own 40.
Since you're going to keep throwing me picks, Fred. That's another one. I'll take it. That's another one. I'll take it.
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game.
Bro, but all he want to do is throw that bitch to OBJ.
Since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, kid won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy...
And AB was wide open. I know you saw him.
Olivier Vernon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Darnold. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mack Wilson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Got a man. It's Brown.
AB. Big play, AB.
Darnold now.
Dart it, dummy.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Bell. And he'll lose yardage.
Oh, no.
32.
Oh, no.
Look down. It appears we've got a jet shaking up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Check, 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 check.
Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold.
Damn, good kill. Look at that boy. Pass interference. Thank you. Look at that boy.
So because of the yards
out there eating. Le'Veon Bell get injured at the end of the game. Hit pointer out for the game. Ain't that some shit?
But as you correctly noted, a little bit of run after catch for that extra yardage.
And he's into the end zone.
Don't worry about it, because I was going to ball with Powell. You know, I picked the Jets because I wanted to play with AB, Levy, and Sam Darnold, and Jamal Addy. That's a 55 burger bread with 425 left.
And that will extend this big lead.
Man, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That nigga don't even want to pick a play now. He like, man, this nigga, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Give me that.
And my goodness,
pick off Red again. What I tell you? Didn't I tell you want to throw that bitch to OBJ off the comeback route? Didn't I tell you? What I tell you? What I just say? What I just say? He want to throw that bitch to OBJ off that comeback route over there, one-on-one. Nigga, learn my lesson. Nigga, I know what to do to that, boy.
This one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
62 piece, man. 62 points, Fred. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense.
Bro, I done caught about 10 picks.
Another kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
I caught 8 picks, bro, and all they want to do is throw that bit to OBJ, bro. That's it.
And knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of
trick that bitch, CJ Moses.
It's deep in there, right? chalk that up as a 4-yard loss.
I'm on all that shit, nigga.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and 1. And this
on that shit, Fred. I'm a beast with this shit, bro.
He's brought down at the 26. Call it a gain of 5.
Yeah, put me that ball, pussy.
Here's Jamie Gillen now.
You my bitch.
Away for the second time.
You ain't undefeated no more, nigga.
Now it's Crowder.
Is he in the video chat?
Oh, touchdown off the kick. Punt return. Off the punt return, Fred. Off the punt return.
And he will get
Let's
into
go.
the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
Let's go.
Fred, I'm about to see what the niggas just text me, bro.
The Browns drive about to get started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Better run that bitch. He like, yeah, let me just get
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need
Somebody
points.
just take me like this.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Give me that shit,
He
nigga.
can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Fred, you got your phone around you, bro?
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this
Hey,
game.
you know a
4-5-6
number?
Definitely, because they were never
8-5-1-2.
really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
About time we got a sack. Let's go, Quentin Williams.
Jets get in there for the sack. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Oh, yeah.
And
Thought that
let's
bitch
see what they
OBJ
come
over
up
there.
with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now here is another
This nigga got 4
interception.
picks. Oh, Robinson got 3
Picked off at the
picks.
30. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
Then
that's
with
right.
the Eagles.
That's right. Then
On
against
top,
the,
I ain't threw no
Eagles,
pick
and I
neither.
believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. The throw
And I'm
to
scoring
start the
again.
drive, but that one incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, Echo. 56. Hey, watch the slant.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. On the catch, it's Crowder. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Not totally home.
You read the
free
message
yet,
I just
but
sent you,
it's
Fred?
looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Powell takes it from Darnold.
Oh, okay.
And he'll fight his way down
okay.
right around the 12.
You want to just wait till it's over.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. On 2nd and 7, Darnold.
Damn, no PI.
Incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for.
That was a
It's 3rd
touchdown.
down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Darnold.
Touchdown.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away.
Oh, that's my nigga Wally
This
watching
will
my
be
shit.
fielded on the back line of the end zone.
That nigga said that fire. He said that spin move was fire.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it. Because
that's 10. That would have been 10, Fred. Hey, fuck me.
Who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Good sack.
Nowhere to escape.
Good sack.
Down.
And I just called a timeout, nigga, with 3 seconds left, nigga.
Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been
Fuck about that, nigga.
Now Mayfield. Now a desperation.
Oh, and I'm getting that bitch. 10. And they gave me pass interference on my corner. 27.
Marcus May with a
oh, you get another play.
And that will write a finish to this ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, get that! That's 10!
Throw here is incomplete,
I'll take it.
And that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
He got his people laughing at him.
That nigga couldn't run the ball, nigga, he couldn't do shit. I had 2 sacks, nigga, and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 picks, nigga. I was all over that nigga, bro.
Man, 9 picks is crazy.
I had that boy AP doing, AP. I had that boy L. Bell doing some nasty shit.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean.
I needed that win. What's the deal, brother?
I see you putting in that work, man.
Man, I'm in these, I'm in a couple leagues. The nigga I just beat, I had to play him twice. I just beat him the first time. I got the Steelers in the league, nigga. I'm 10-0 with them niggas. And he was 9-0 with the Browns. And the nigga was in the league killing niggas. But I'm like, bro, that nigga not good. Like, all he want to do is run the ball. And his defense he was using on niggas. I'm like, bro, all he doing is blitzing. Like, y'all can't stop that shit? That shit wasn't working on me, nigga. I wasn't having it. So.
Yeah, you was on his ass, boy.
Well, look, when you take, I'm like, huh?
I watched that puppy time.
Huh?
I'm like, oh, you fucked him up with that puppy time.
Man, that nigga couldn't stop. I'm like, dog, I'm killing this nigga, bro. Like, that nigga cannot stop me, bro. Like, that nigga couldn't stop shit.
I was on my PS, I was on my PlayStation app. I don't see who all was on it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I seen that the game. So I started watching that shit. I see Le'Veon going crazy.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, listen, I ain't calling him anything he know.
I was beating the shit out that nigga, bro. I'm like, this nigga weak as hell. And then that nigga was texting me. That nigga like, man, you got my people over here laughing at me and this, that. And I'm like, man, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Like, nigga, we got this game to play, nigga. Nigga, right. Like, he like, bitches over there like you getting your ass beat. I'm about to log on Lakers beating ass too. But my homeboy who league it was, you know, he was streaming. So my homeboy he like, man, somebody got to stop you on this league because it's a money league. You know, if you win, you win some money or whatever. And I'm like, bro, you might as well give me that money now. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna beat me, so it's over with. So that nigga like, man, he was just like, man, I thought, you know, if nobody else was gonna beat you, he was the nigga that was gonna do it. I'm like, bro, I don't know why you thought no dumbass shit like that. Like, nigga, I done told you and everybody else in this league, nigga. I'm coming for everybody here, nigga. Super Bowl going through Pittsburgh. You like, man, you beat that, nigga. You on the game? Oh, okay. Well, if you get on the duty tonight, man, let me know. I'm about to take a bath and I'm gonna get back on for a minute. So, man, just let me know. Hit me up. All right. All right, bro. I got you. All right. Yeah. Hey, this nigga, that nigga, Sale just texted me, said he about to get on. That nigga Sale just text back like, he like, my man said, bitches over there like you getting your ass beat. I'm about to log on. Lakers beating ass too. Freddie P, bro, did I handle my business or what, Brody? All these niggas. Yeah, this nigga Sale team stacked. This nigga Sale got he got Brandon Graham, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Jalen Smith, Montez Sweat. Yeah, this nigga team stacked, bro. Damn, that nigga stacked. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me by the cell. I could get it by myself. Sean got Seahawks. Sean got Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin Cook, Christian Kirk, James Washington. He got Darren Waller, the tight end. Hakeem Hicks, Frank Clark. Sean really ain't got no. His defense ain't really hitting no shit. Lorenzo Carter. He got Jalen Ramsey and Byron Murphy, Kevin King, Marcus Hill. His team alright. I like the Pittsburgh too. Pittsburgh, them niggas had Matthew Stafford and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry a beast. Damn, the receivers. I got Tyler Lockett, Randall Gay, Randall Cobb, Darius Slayton.
Give me Derrick Henry or receiver. Matt Barkley without Ryan.
I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna get Philly because Philly had Derek Carr, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Parker, Devin Funches, Jason Witten. They O-line alright, but they defense ain't really shit. They got Brandon Williams from the Ravens, Randall Gregory, Kawhi Alexander, Jordan Hicks, Lorenzo Alexander, Chris Harris Jr. I don't know. I might go fuck around to get Philly. But I was looking at the Falcons too. The Falcons had Sam Darnold, Ty Gurley, Amari Cooper, Corey Davis. They O-line was okay. Them niggas had Myles Garrett and motherfucking Chandler Jones. What's the deal?
I just ran a checkup on myself. Milo won't go to shoot. What's the deal? I'm in the bed trying to put this nigga to sleep. Wants to drive so icy, got that GG on my belt.
Hey, Sale, you talk to that nigga, Guru?
Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails.
Sale, did you talk to that nigga, Guru?
Got another cell, he still buy me by himself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself.
Yeah, we can hear you a little bit, but your shit going in and out, my dog.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you good now.
Alright, yeah, my head. Oh, I gotta go buy some more headphones.
Hey, did you
Hey, Fred Kool-Aid be getting some headphones? Oh, so he didn't even come through with the controllers, huh?
He had four the other day. He called me on Facebook. None of y'all niggas didn't want to grab me.
Oh, so he said, I was playing the controller. He said he just be random with it. Dog, you just put up 75. Dog, that nigga, dog. I was watching that game, dog. Yo, shit, man. Ain't too much niggas can do, dog. I know I was just sitting back taking notes.
Hey, Sale, I'm sick you try to just
Only note you need to take the DT is you gotta run the ball on that nigga.
That's what I was saying. My man was trying to run the ball, but
y'all give this nigga too much respect, man. What's up, nigga? What's the deal?
Like you say, my last couple games versus dog, I put up points on him, but I just couldn't win the turnover battle. And plus, he ain't been whooping my ass like he been whooping y'all ass. I can pull my videos up, nigga. It's been some good games. He got out of hand once. He got me by like 2.
Y'all know what's up, big stuff in this game. What's up, Chino? Play this game.
I can respect what he do. His ball walking skills is magnificent.
Yeah, that nigga a bum.
You the only nigga I seen that beat.
Right, nigga. Ball.
Sean beat me one time. How many games? 10.
Nigga ain't been no 10, nigga.
Nigga, I got them all on my YouTube, nigga. Go look. My cousin was just over here just watch you get your ass beat.
Play this game.
Man, I'm not about to play you, bro. You a bum. You a bum, man.
Don't talk me to death.
You a bum.
You lose and then act like you ain't never lost before. Bitch.
You can't beat me, bro.
Bitch, you lose and don't act like you never lost before, nigga.
I'm tired of playing you for fun. Here, if we gonna play, put some money on it, man.
Stop playing with me, nigga.
Put some money on it, man.
Stop playing with me. I told you 10 a game, nigga.
No, fuck 10 a game, nigga. Do 100 or better.
What you talking about, nigga?
Do 100 or better.
Nigga, I told you what my prices is.
Oh, well, that goes some wreck right now, so come on.
Leave it, nigga.
Now you played your game for...
Load up then. Come on, load up. Come on.
Nigga.
Come on, load up, bum.
Get your ass beat, nigga.
This nigga's a bum, man.
Get your ass beat, nigga.
Since I'm giving out L's tonight, fuck it.
Get your ass beat.
All this really don't mean nothing, really, man. You still gotta come home with the Super Bowl trophy.
Shine a bum, man.
Get your ass beat, nigga.
Shine is a bum diggity.
Get your ass beat.
Son, what's going on? How many people got playing in your leagues, huh?
Don't worry about that right now, man. I'm locked in right now. Locked in right now.
Hey, Fred, we started a fantasy league. Want to join? can't even play Call of Duty, man. I got that headphones.
They said
right now, man.
That nigga was texting me like my people over here talking shit about me.
I see what you did. What the nigga said? He said what? His people talking about him. The bitch is like, nigga. I would too, nigga. 75 points.
Hey, Sam, about to win this game. About to get first place, dog.
And what? Solo?
Niggas on quads by myself, dog. It's me versus.
Don't jinx it,
nigga. Look, they say yourself. I'm gonna record this video, bro.
You just won.
Yeah, I'm about to, nigga.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises. The Ravens and Steelers are and he'll take it past the 25.
You was out there crying with niggas out like, fuck, I'm going out, nigga.
This is just the last circle, too. Niggas get dodged.
What my son? Oh, I go get my son headphones. Hold on. You about to get off for it?
No, I got to play a couple more games.
Hold on. Let me go get my son headphones. I can use him.
Hey, I'm putting on my YouTube channel right now, Cram City.
Playing with me, man.
So y'all playing?
Over here dick sucking you, nigga. About to beat you.
Beat him there.
Right. The 28-yard line.
Do that shit. All that shit don't matter. Do this shit the franchise, nigga.
Yeah, man, he about to get his ass whooped.
Last few games I've been watching you play, you let niggas whoop your ass.
He about to get his ass beat.
Right. You seen that nigga son? My man, that nigga let Mr. Duncan's son put it on.
Mr. Duncan's son put it on.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
That was Mr. Duncan's son.
Bad start there. A big loss on their first
Yeah,
play from
put it on that
scrimmage.
nigga.
It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And I was telling Fred it would have been more than that if I wouldn't have been bullshitting with that touchdown with Juju.
Oh yeah, that was funny. That nigga G-Man was trying to celebrate Fred going into the end zone. That nigga hawked that nigga.
Give me that, you bum ass nigga. You a bum. Bum ass nigga. I'ma do you like I do anybody else, you bum. Nigga, I know everything you want to do, especially with these bum ass niggas. Nah, nigga.
Fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first time.
Nigga, a bum. Want to hear no excuses tonight, nigga. After I beat your ass tonight, I'm not playing you no more, and I want my money, nigga.
And taking it across midfield and inside.
$10 a game, 21 double.
12 yards.
This nigga a bum, man.
That's lunch money right there for the
lunch money.
Run with Connor.
That's all time,
right at the 40. Gain of 3.
You want to keep talking all that shit, nigga. You ain't beat me, nigga. You a bum. Man, I don't give a fuck what you did, nigga. How many games I'm up on you, nigga? Beat me tonight, then. That's all I'm saying.
They'll try and run for it. They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger.
Oh, we good. We're going to open this bitch up on Shine. Let's open this bitch up on Shine, man.
But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Do something with it. Do something with it.
They're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing.
Don't talk me to death. Do something with it. Show me something, Lamar.
Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
What you doing? What you doing? Why you running backwards? Don't you supposed to be going the other way? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw
where you going?
Negative yardage.
Where you going?
And this one
where you going? I hope you don't think that running shit gonna work, nigga.
Maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Where you going?
All you hear is X button.
Put some other ass boy for tonight. Might give me a couple games in with my nigga Fred on the duty.
So when you advancing,
Jackson on 3rd and long.
Man, we already in week 12, brother.
Oh, give me that pick. Give me that pick. Oh, give me that pick. Touchdown. Touchdown, you bum ass nigga. Give me that pick and we gonna take that back for 7.
That's one thing, dog. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. That's one thing, dog. Watching that nigga play, when you, dog, I don't know how you, like 90% of that nigga interceptions, he be taking them niggas to the crib.
Bum ass nigga.
How about the anticipation on the play, reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite
I'm talking about, I don't know how, it just seemed like it just opened up right for that nigga. It just be like a clear path every time, man.
And now a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
That nigga defense scored at least about 60% of his points.
Set at the line for this next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers.
Baby. We almost at the playoff, baby.
Get that nigga. Fuck is you doing, nigga? Let's go, TJ Watt. Big sack, nigga. Fuck is you saying? Every time you pull out these Ravens, I'm pulling out these Steelers, nigga. Fuck is you saying?
Much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
You stupid. Fuck is you doing? You stupid.
Taken down at the 18.
Fuck is you doing? You stupid. Nigga, I don't know who you think you playing.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them. Some of those runs aren't working now. They turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more.
Give me that shit, you bum ass nigga, and we taking that back for 7 too. Bum ass nigga, man.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Bum ass nigga, we gonna broadcast so everybody can see this shit too, nigga.
And you can hear it all the way up.
Come on, bum ass nigga. You gonna get your ass whooped too, and it's gonna get broadcast, nigga, so everybody can watch it. Bum ass nigga.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster.
That should be funny when Simon be over there quiet as hell.
Cuz he be talking cash. This nigga weak as hell, bro. This nigga losing the bums. Them niggas you losing to, I will beat the dog shit out of. Nigga, what you think I'm gonna do to you, bro? The fuck what you talking about? Run that cheese, nigga.
That was a weak comeback. That nigga said you a bum.
2nd down and goal.
Bum ass. Oh, they fucked me.
But it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
You talk too much.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see.
Hey, listen, I ain't gotta shut up, nigga.
Rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target?
Takedown, you bum ass nigga. Use a bum. Use a bum, nigga. I do what I want to do.
Sean, you said that like you got a turnover or something.
Bum ass nigga, he didn't. Cause I caught the ball in the end zone and they made me drop it. You a bum, nigga.
The kicker, this has to come out from PAT. He can breathe the sigh of relief as well, right?
Fuck what you talking about. It's broadcasting.
I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Fuck you, nigga.
That nigga, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive.
Where you going? I don't know why you think you're running the ball. Where you going?
Script plays. We
That's
know
why I
that
never
they
bet shine.
kind of script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
One more touchdown is over with.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game,
he still got cremated though.
Windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
This nigga plays so elementary, bro. Run game awful, pass game awful.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram.
That's some bullshit.
And he will have
I'm giving the first. I'm giving the first.
41. Little. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Show me I'm little then.
Jackson on first.
Show me I'm little then, you. Oh, good looking. That was some bullshit. They saved your bum ass, because that was a sack.
Seth Roberts, but it'll be second down.
Bum ass nigga.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
To throw on second.
Give me that. Good looking. Let me get that about you bum ass nigga. Use your pick. You bum. Your bum ass plays, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Partner, let's
nigga?
Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the
bum ass
right.
nigga.
You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. And now we get a chance to rectify things. So, who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback.
Bum ass nigga.
But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown.
I can run the ball on you, nigga, because you a bum.
Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award.
You think I give a fuck about this blitz, nigga? I know how to expose this shit.
Is going to take charge, and Fred Warner walks away. Super Bowl MVP.
First down, nigga. Yeah, blitz me.
You went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general. I'll just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown, and yes, I'll go with
I don't know who you think you scared with them weak-ass blitzes, nigga.
And if you're not
you a bum.
rooting in this game, how great a matchup is this?
Fantastic. Going to be a ton of fun. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense. And they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock.
Yeah, he's been struggling these past couple games.
You often control the game.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know
LeBron, my favorite basketball player.
If you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your
special teams. Of course I'm a LeBron fan, man.
You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Take a time out. I gotta watch these Lakers tonight, baby.
Who they playing?
That pass is knocked away and incomplete. But Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. We're coming soon. The official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep playing Madden to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/theprediction. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Drink.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Let's go, man. Come on.
And now here's interception.
Give me that shit, you bum-ass nigga.
The linebacker who picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Yeah,
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So
that nigga be having his whole defense be in the area for the
easy to second guess when you don't get it on the fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
23 yards, the final tally. Here's Roethlisberger. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20.
Hey, Sal, my man, making some noise doing your division with the Lions. Hey, Model Great.
That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it.
Oh,
going in relaxed.
damn, I thought he was
a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
All right, Fred, we right here, baby. Let's get it.
Let me take one to the crib.
Taken successfully.
Let me take one to the crib.
Do it again.
Oh, we got
Bitch ass nigga, you have to throw that bitch again.
Crabboy and Roby on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next
Y'all
drive.
playing duos or
time quickly
quad?
fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take it.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Explicit a bummer. That's what you got to
Keep
play.
it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Well, at least you say, oh, y'all still going by 21 points, or?
Of course.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try to stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time in Pittsburgh first. So in even territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
I'm sick. I got my nigga,
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. This is Connor, and he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
He should have fumbled that.
Fred, man, you might want to play the fantasy.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger.
I let the computer draft everybody.
I was telling him about it at work earlier.
31, and that's enough for the first.
You might find
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
No, Mahomes on him. He on the Bucks.
To the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
If somebody got the Bucks,
Officially no
if you
gain
want
on the
somebody,
play, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, ain't nobody got the Bucks.
2nd down. Roethlisberger marching in for the sack.
Nobody got the ball.
And that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very,
every team is like balanced, nigga.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Everybody got the ball.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started.
Just stop. Just stop. Just stop, Devin Bush. You a fast-ass linebacker, boy.
What's that nigga speed on?
91.
So if we recount real quick, he
That's
had
the
the
nigga from
touchdown
Michigan, ain't it?
earlier,
Yeah.
and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Jackson. So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not
Give me that shit, nigga. Pick off, you dummy. Yo, bum ass. Bum ass, nigga.
Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Bum ass, nigga.
What a nightmarish game he's had.
Come on.
6 interceptions.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this. And but it just tells you about the game.
He's out of bounds. The likes of Peyton Manning.
If this was college, that would have been good, but
that good for 22 and a 1st down.
You can't challenge, dog.
Exhibition. Man, don't call a damn
right
thing.
Back to Cotter here on 1st.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
He's out. Touchdown. James Cotter, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they brought the extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It didn't land in
This will be taken.
That man get 2 feet in, dog.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The game got game now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm down.
That pick, man.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that was on you. Yeah, I seen that.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
He wasn't.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. He's out of bounds inside the 35. Now in Pittsburgh, it's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Connor on first down, working his way forward for about 4 yards. Second down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first down, make it second down.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
And the safety be right there, but he be so far back.
He'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's why he's playing that niggas like a glitch.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
You got your tight end on the other side.
And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
That's one of them mad YouTube plays.
They'll run here with Connor.
Oh, trust me,
and for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Here's Snell on 3rd down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming.
I've been trying to play to these trap guys.
And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
They'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
They playing each other right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Get that nigga, Bud Dupree. Get that nigga, man.
Bud Dupree in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Get that nigga, Bud Dupree, man. Back to back to back to back.
Bud Dupree picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Switzer.
Yeah, he got a dog, bro. I want to see a nigga put up 70 on me.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. Now the Steelers offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Yeah, 27-7 right now, but he's been whooping everybody ass by like 65
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
That nigga team.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Roethlisberger going to throw it. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Come on, dog.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense. A lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
I'm trying to y'all shit off, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
You talking about, Fred?
To throws Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Lane. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, your man just quit, though. Your man just quit, though. Bum-ass nigga.
He had to quit, man. He wasn't about to keep going through that head burner. Yeah. Shit. He owe you lunch.
Oh, that nigga shit.
He owe you lunch.
Okay, man.
Nigga bum, man.
I should have picked my original playbook, bitch.
Man, this nigga always got an excuse, Fred. I swear to God, this nigga be having more excuses than a little bit, bro.
Suck my dick, nigga. You ain't cold, nigga.
You a bum.
You ain't cold, nigga.
You losing all these bum-ass niggas in the league, nigga. You a bum.
I beat you, though, nigga.
Man, you a bum.
I beat you, though.
You a bum, man.
Suck my dick, nigga.
Step your game up.
Then you got these weak-ass niggas in the party.
I ain't got nothing to do with these niggas in the party.
Man. Shut the fuck up, man. I might want to hear your lame, man.
Where y'all at? Where y'all niggas in Rivertown?
She too.